Live video is the only form of content that has real-time, two-way interaction, causing people to watch even longer.
You stay classy, San Diego.
Those who are benefiting most from live video take an interactive approach and leverage tools to take that real-time engagement to the next level.
On a whole nother level.
LiveReacting, appropriately named, is a bolt-on or standalone platform that allows creators to stream and add interactive elements to their stream, like polls, games, and the ultimate, giveaways. Everybody loves a good giveaway, right? In this video, we're gonna explore all the interactive elements in LiveReacting. To continue from the opener, elements like polls are a type of survey or questionnaire that allows participants to respond to questions in real time. Unlike traditional polls where responses are collected passively, interactive polls engage participants, viewers, your audience, by allowing them to actively participate and see results instantly in real time on screen.
Show me now, darling, show me.
These polls can be conducted in person or online, making a versatile tool for gathering feedback and opinions from a wide audience. So I want to showcase two real-world examples. You'll see on screen right now, we've got the Try Guys, and he's gonna eat Dorito flavors of different types, and he's got on the screen right now a question: what should Keith dip his Doritos in? So I'm gonna hit play on this. You can see he's got 226 votes here, 613 votes here, 618 votes here. You're gonna hear me say this several times throughout the video today. Intentionality is gonna really punch up whatever it is you wanna do with interactive elements in your live show. And you can see right here on screen, the amount of votes he has is crazy, right? It's crazy that he has that many votes because that represents real-time interaction. And so I guess that he's gonna do a classic dip. He's gonna do a classic dip. So we'll see what he ends up doing here. And then look at that. He's put that thing on the conveyor belt and away it goes. So that was example one. Now, let's look at another video for example two. This is a standalone show that has been set up with LiveReacting, and it is also poll based. And so there isn't necessarily a person, but people are able to interact just by putting A or B in the comment section, and you're voting for your prize. And so you can see again, there's 388 votes on one side, 323 votes on the other side. That is crazy. That is engagement at another level. And again, this is almost on autopilot. The truth is, people are so engaged because that word prize that you see put on the screen. So first type of elements is polls, but our second type of elements are elements like games. Elements like games. These are a type of entertainment where viewers can directly participate and influence the unfolding events of your live show, often in a game-like format. This participation can range from real-time voting and chat interactions to taking on active roles in the performance, if you will, creating a dynamic and engaging experience. I want to share with you several of the types of games that are available in LiveReacting. The first type is a word search. And here is an example of Dreamer Designs using a word search game in their live show on Facebook Live. And you'll see that she's there, she's got her thing. And I will say, if you get a chance to check out this, and I'll try to put some links in the description, you'll get a chance to see this video in person. And I'm gonna tell you, she's super intentional, not just by how she includes the game, the word search game, but even the types of words that they're having to look for in the game. Really pretty interactive and intentional for her audience, and making sure she's really focused on that end experience and it stays on topic for what she's actually talking about in that particular show. Another type of game is one that's called the last comment wins. Now, again, this one is faceless is what I like to call them, right? There isn't necessarily somebody's camera that's on screen right now, but you can see the instructions. A comment stays last for 20 minutes wins, right? And this is a game that's called Last Comment Wins. This is a game that's called Last Comment Wins. And this comment that's in the middle is the one that's currently the last comment. And you know what that simply triggers for your audience is this opportunity to say, man, I've got to comment, I've got to keep commenting so that I can be that last comment whenever this thing finishes. And you can see that clock keeps on resetting, because the plan is that whoever's comment stays up there for 20 minutes. I don't think that's ever going to happen in this particular live show on Facebook, but whoever's comment stays up there longest is the one that wins. And here's yet another game, and it's called Closest Guess. You can see that the countdown is there, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. You've got this question and people are guessing. They're guessing. Now we're at 0. And so now that it's at 0, yeah, a couple people are still getting some of their answers in, and it is trying to collect all the answers, and then it's trying to figure out which one is the closest. And that's a pretty interactive and intuitive game. And so you can see here the results from that. And I also like the fact that this guy, Hobley, is using this in a vertical format and has the game on top and has himself on the bottom, and definitely an interactive way to hang out with your audience. Ensure that there's knowledge transfer. You can then go back through and say, okay, this one was close, but it wasn't right because of this or this or this. There's so many different ways that you can interact with this kind of thing. You can see he's on question number 3 of 5 now. You can see that right here, and you get 60 seconds to answer that question. I'm going to try and speed that up a little bit and speed it up even more. And now we're at 6 seconds, 5 seconds. So we'll see who wins this one. But the idea is you can bring these into your live shows. You can have that level of interactivity. If you've been teaching on something, if you've been trying to share a particular hack or strategy, you can ensure that people know how to use that because of this type of game. And so closest guess win, closest guess game is another type that you have from LiveReacting. The other type of game is a trivia, right? And so you can see here that this is yet another game that is on Facebook Live, and they've got the question on the screen. You have the countdown there, and then of course people are going to be able to answer, and you can see the instructions: comment 1, 2, 3, or 4 plus answer text to answer. 1 entry per question. So it's counting down. They even have the little ticker at the bottom that's letting people know where they can go to play. Again, trivia, nothing like it. And here it is. It's computing the answers. You have the 4 answers there. It's computing the answers, and they've even kind of branded it 1980s ruled trivia. This could be part of your entire live show. So those answers are still calculating there. And boom, there you go. 60 plus people commented the right answer. But I also want you to just kind of think through, like, man, 60 plus people commented the right answer. That's really, really awesome.
That's pretty good.
So that's another way that you can showcase what your live stream game looks like. There's ways that you can interact and engage. So we talked about the first element, which is the element of polls, and that's our first one. The second one is the element of games, and we went over some games. But this third element is the element of giveaways, where participants can win prizes by engaging in specific activities such as liking, commenting, or sharing content. Those are some traditional ways of doing giveaways, but you can, with LiveReacting, you can do giveaways where they just need to put their name in or some other metric that you have decided upon, and then you can select someone at random using the platform. It's a way to increase audience participation, boost engagement, and generate buzz around your live show or event. And when you have a giveaway, I mean, really, you're fishing with dynamite. There's so many different examples, great examples of giveaways, and we're gonna bring you over to the screen right now. Here is the Wanderer AUS, somebody that I know on my channel, who's using LiveReacting for a giveaway. You can see the instructions is clear. Type #prize in the comments to join, and you are able to join. So once they have typed their names in, let's see what happens here. I'm going to just forward it. There we go. It's picking a winner, and LiveReacting does it for you. Boom. Campin' Oz has won the giveaway. That's a really cool interactive way for people to win. Here's yet another gentleman, Shane Watley, and he's got it set up right now, and he's got the same thing, type life, and he even has the little, you know, the pop-up that shows who's typing. Again, when people see their name and they see that interaction, they see these different little things, even if they don't win, they are drawn in to stay even longer to be able to interact with your live stream. And so you can see people are still typing in #life. And if we can fast forward this, man, he's got a lot of people. He's still got 50 seconds left. A lot of people watching his stream. The interaction is amazing, and you're keeping their attention. You can't leave if it's a possibility that you're gonna win, right? So super dope how he has this set up. And there you go, Bruce Randall is the winner. Bruce Randall is the winner. These LiveReacting interactive elements can be integrated into your established streaming platform, but also can be used standalone as well. Let me share a brief example. Right here, we're inside LiveReacting, and I've just simply added my camera. What's up? I've added my camera to the screen here, and you can see what this is the panel LiveReacting looks like. And in this next one, or this next scene, I already have a poll already added to the screen. And so you can see what that looks like. I can make that a little bit bigger. You have a lot of different settings and different things that you can do for your poll. What's your favorite fruit? And you can give your different options. You can change those out. You can see all this on the side here in terms of what your options are for that poll. But if I go back to the main scene, which just has my camera, and I want to add this poll here, I would simply go here to where you see it says new layer, and go to interactive games or poll. In this case, I'm just going to use a poll, and I'm just going to do something that integrates from the comments. So boom, this is what's your favorite fruit, and there you have it. So that's the poll. I can adjust my details here, and I have effectively added a poll to my live stream, and I can go back to my layers, and I can hide that poll and show that poll whenever I want to. So I don't even necessarily need to create a new screen. I can just hide that poll, show that poll whenever I want to. It's good. That's a really cool way for you to be able to do that as well. Let me know in the comments which interactive element you're going to try first. I know which one I'm going to try. Remember, the key is to be intentional about the experience for your viewer to have maximum engagement. We briefly touched on games, which showed an example of trivia, which can be super engaging segment of your next live show. If you're like me, however, you might want a few more details. So in this video right here, I do another video, another guide on how to stream a trivia game with LiveReacting. Click right here to watch. You'll see all the details and steps, and I'll see you over there. Grace and peace, fam.